All right, hello everyone. Today we're going to be learning about creating holiday posts for the entire year and scheduling them onto your social media business Facebook page all in one day. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. We're going to jump right in and get started. So we are going to be working in Command today. Everything that we're doing is going to be done in the Command dashboard. If you are not yet familiar with designs, this is going to be a very, very fun area for you to learn. Within the designs area, this is where you can create your posts for social media. You can create presentations such as listing presentations, any postcards that you wanted to design, door hangers. The possibilities are endless. There are so many options. When we click on the design icon, which is the third from the bottom, this little paintbrush icon, any designs that you have previously created are going to show up in this main area here. This is really helpful for you guys to know because this is an easy way for you to find any materials that you have already created. So it's very important when you're saving any of your artwork to rename it. That way we can come in here and search for a specific design. So for example, if I want to look at my capper template, I can just type in the word capper, and then anything that I have created regarding a capper will file in right here. This is great if you did want to find anything for holidays, sellers, buyers, etc. We can also filter through this view here. If you wanted to separate your emails from your social posts, print posts, and video posts, etc. So if you did want to narrow down your selection, you can apply those filters right here. Now that's if you have already created any of your marketing materials. And what we're going to do now is create one from scratch. So I'm going to click on Create Design. And I'm then going to click on Social and click on Continue. Now you'll find that a lot of the designs within the social and the print categories may overlap a little bit, and they're just going to be differently sized based on where you're creating this marketing material from. Of course, email templates, that's going to be a whole nother animal. So if you ever wanted to create an email template, you can do so as well. And then that video allows you to plug in a zip code, and it creates a little minute-long video that you can share that shows why you know a specific area and why you are the go-to person for that town. But coming back to the print materials, once I have clicked on the social media category, it's going to bring me into our template area here. And we are able to see all of these different subcategories that are within the social media area. I'm going to go to holidays, and this is an awesome improvement that KWRI has done, where now we're able to see all the holidays grouped together by what month they fall in. So this is the first day of February. I can't believe it. We're going to skip past January, and let's take a look right in for February here. Now, right off the bat, we see a plethora of posts and templates that we can take advantage of. We see we have Black History Month, Super Bowl, Chinese New Year, Mardi Gras, President's Day, so Groundhog's Day, Valentine's Day. I mean, there's so many options here. So this is content that you can be posting a few different times a month that's going to be timely, and it's going to be really cute and eye-catching as well. Now you do see a lot of these designs are repeated, and that's because they are created in different sizes. Oops, excuse me 1 second, I have a cough.
There's a COVID testing site right downstairs. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You know, I've been there, done that. Luckily, I'm fine now, but sometimes I get that lingering cough where I just like swallow my spit the wrong way. I start coughing, so apologize.
Same here, same deal. Yeah.
Fun stuff, fun stuff. All right, so as I was saying, you're going to see different sizings of these designs, and that is going to relate to where you're planning on posting these graphics. Note this is going to also hold true when you're looking at the print category. You'll be able to see things like postcard, letter, different things like that. And now that we're in the social media view, we're able to see that we can narrow down our selection to view posts that are the shape of a story. So that's going to be this really long one here. So if you're ever on an Instagram account or a Facebook account and you're looking at people's stories, that's going to be this longer rectangle here. The social wide is going to be the wider post here. This would be great for a cover photo, for example. So if you're putting a cover photo on your Facebook page or your LinkedIn profile or something like that, or if you just wanted a longer rectangular shape. And then finally, we have the social square. Now, I personally love the social square size. I think that this is a great one to use as a default because no matter where you're planning on posting, this size is going to fit and you don't have to worry about any of your content getting cut off. So I want to see all the social squares. I'm going to click on that little button here. And now this has filtered in only posts that are the correct size that I want for all of these different holidays in the month of February. Now, there are some repeated designs. So we see, there's a lot of different ones for Groundhog's Day here, but you can go ahead and pick and choose your own. And let's dive in. So I am going to pick a Groundhog's Day one. That's pretty timely. That's for tomorrow. I think this little guy's kind of cute. So I'm going to use this template here. And when I hover over this template, I'm going to then click on Use. And that's going to bring me into the Design Editor space. Now, in any design, we have the ability to, do as many or as little change as we want. If you say this looks perfect, I love it, the only thing I want to do is change the logo, all you're going to do is click on where it says KW DBA name. There we go. And then we see that this is automatically going to take me into my assets area in the logo section. I will show you guys how you can add more logos to this as well. But this is a great way for you to have all the different colors on hand, ready and waiting for you.
They have default ones. Are these default ones or you have?
There is a default one. This is a default one, the primary logo, and the secondary logo is the default one. But I can show you guys where we can find the additional ones and how you can add them in here. So they're always going to be available.
For any market center, right?
Exactly. Yep.
Thank you.
Of course. And what's really great about this template is because this is created by KWRI, it knows when I'm clicking on this image here, that's the logo, and it's automatically going to bring up the logos that I can replace it with. So I don't have the red one with the white lettering, but that's okay. I think this one will look just fine. I'm going to hover over these little circular arrows to replace the logo. And I just need to click on those arrows and boom, there we go. Maybe this one doesn't look as good. So instead, let's see how it looks with the white. So I'm going to click on that same replace logo button. That looks a lot better.
How did you? No, I'm sorry. So,
no, go ahead.
So if we're from other market centers, like how does it know you're from Park Views Command? I mean.
That's when everything is set up. It knows, the system knows exactly what market center you're currently part of. So Mike, for example, I know, when you transferred over, everything is now for Ridgewood. But the logos that we're going to add in, we download ourselves and add them in, and I'll show you exactly where we can find them.
Thank you so much.
You got it. So yeah, now we see that, I swapped in the logo and this does look great. I can use it as is. Or if I want to make any additional changes, I can. It's completely up to all of you, whatever you feel comfortable with. It can be something as small as rearranging this. Maybe I want to make this a little bit smaller and I want to make sure it's nice and centered on my page. I can do that. I can add things to this. I can put on my contact information. I can add other little icons, whatever you want to do. As you click around, you're going to see that there's, all these other things that you can click on. And anything that we click on, we're going to notice that we can change some of the colors here. So for example, if I click on the whole square, the whole image, I see that there's this background color option. So if I wanted to change the background color, I could, and it will then change only what we can see in the background. Or I can not do that. It's completely up to you. Again, I can come in here and I can change the text. Maybe we don't want it to say this. I can come in the typewriter and say maybe something clever like, no matter what Phil sees today. I'm trying to think of something witty. I'm business will be great for 6 weeks, something like that. Kind of play on the groundhog, play on the holiday, make it cute, make it funny.
Let's hope we see. What's the one where there's more spring? Is it
I
CC?
think if he doesn't see his shadow, then
Okay.
it's closer to spring.
I would write something like, hope he doesn't see his shadow. Yeah, we need spring or something like that.
Exactly. Anything that's going to show your personality as well. And again, you don't have to change this if you don't want to, but if you did want to come in here and change this, by all means, this is your post. Let these posts reflect your personality. Whenever you're posting on social media, it doesn't always have to be business, 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 business. You do want to express a little bit of your personality and that, more personal side of yourself. That way people can really connect with you as, Mike, connect with you as Dorothy and not just Mike the realtor or Dorothy the realtor. No matter what Phil sees today, great homes are for sale this spring, something like that.
Well, that's good.
There we go. I'm going to save that. Now, whoa, text is way too big. We still have that clicked on, so I'm going to go up here and resize it. Let's try that. That's a little too small. Let's try that one. All right, that looks good for right now. Now I can continue to go with this. I can add on my contact information. Like I said, I can add in any other information, but I'm going to leave this as is. Now, before I save this and download it, I'm going to come over here to rename that design. So again, this is what I encourage you to do every single time you are making a piece of content within the designs area. You just want to click in here, Control All, or just double click, and then you can rename. So maybe 2022 Groundhog Day. Just something simple. That way we can find it easily. Now, the last step that you can do is to download it. So if you wanted to have a hard copy of this on your computer, you can certainly do that. I would recommend doing this if you wanted to email it to yourself and then post it on your Instagram. The reason I say that is because we can't schedule posts on Instagram through command right now. Hopefully that's coming up. I don't know if that's a rumor or not. We'll see. So I'm just going to click on download, and now we see towards the bottom of my window, has been downloaded onto my computer here.
Sorry, Facebook you can, right?
Facebook you can, yep. And right before I show you guys how to schedule these posts, I do want to show you how we can add in those assets, such as the logos and different things like that. What I'm going to do is, now that this is all done, my design is perfect, we're good to go. I'm going to click on this home button that was on the left corner. I'm going to stay in the We Brand area. And as we can see, I'm not in the template section, I'm in the My Design section. So even if you're starting from scratch, let's walk through it together.
Where does it say We Brand? Was that prior you did that?
You'll see it in the URL. We Brand is the third party that we use in order to create this or have this designs area applicable for everyone.
With the
So I'm going
holidays.
to click on Create Design. Yeah, they're the ones that have this whole program available where we can edit everything and create new templates and different things like that.
So that's where you got the fill thing, basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.
So I clicked in designs to create, and here I am, that default where we see all of the different templates. And what I'm going to do is go over to the assets area. Now, this is where you can add assets into your profile. And what I mean by this is different images, logos, fonts, colors, different things like that, that are always going to be available to you when you're using the editor. So for example, the Keller Williams red color, that's a color I always like to use. So there's a color palette, and I can click on this plus button to add a color. And then I can plug in the colors of the Keller Williams red, which is 1 and 1. So that right there is the Keller Williams red color. As we can see, I've added this in multiple times because it's all the same color. But now I have that bold red as part of my color palette, and I can use this anytime I'm in the design editor. This is also what we're going to do for the logo section. So we come over to logos, and we do see that the secondary logo and the primary logo are here for us. Now these logos I have added in on my own. any logo that you want to add in, whether it's a Keller Williams logo, if you have your own logo that you've created, different things like that. To upload them, you are going to click on this little upload button, and then you can attach the logo from your laptop or anything else. To get these logos, I'm going to put this in the chat for you all. This is part of the KW Connect website. So if you were to come under resources and marketing, it'll take you here as well. Then you click on logos and branding. So same page. And as we scroll down, we see that we can see a style guide and blah, blah, blah. And here's where we can download the Market Center logos. So you can plug in either the Market Center number or the Market Center name. So I'm in Rutherford, example, I'm Market Center 1095. So here's all of the park views, or I can type in park views and it's right here. So if you don't know what Market Center number you are, you can always try typing in the Market Center name. So for example, Village Square, that's going to be Ridgewood right here. So you guys are Market Center 887. Now you can then click on download, and that's going to download all of the logos right onto your desktop. So you'll have all the black and white logos, all the different variations of the red and white, the red and black, the grays, all that fun stuff. You'll have all of those available on your computer. Then when you come back over into the assets area in Command, again, you can click on upload, and I apologize if you guys won't be able to see this, but I'm selecting my device. I have all the logos on my desktop. So let me just grab a random one here. And I'm going to click on upload one file. And now here we go. So now I've just added in the red lettering with the white lettering as well. And that's it. So again, you just come into that assets area, click on upload, and then you're able to upload any logo that you want. And then it will always be here whenever you are going to work in the designs area.
Question, can I ask a question, please?
Of course.
Do I use the same login details when I log in this what's this? Connect.
Connect, yes.
Connect.
Yep,
It's the same. I will be using the same login details.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Same username and password for Connect, the Command website, and the MyKW website. It's all the same username and password.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, so now that we have our design ready to go, we've taken a look at where the logos can be uploaded. I'm going to exit out of this section here, and I'm going to show you how you can schedule these posts. In order to do that, we're going to come over to the campaign section. So that's going to be this little megaphone. And here, I am now going to click on social posts, which is going to be towards the top. From here, I am able to see this calendar where I can go week by week or month by month, and I can choose the date and then start to draft my post. So Groundhog's Day is tomorrow. We see here for the week of January 30th through February 5th. I'm going to find February 2nd, and I'm going to click on Create Social Post. So keep in mind, you can do this all the way out. So if I go by month, I can keep going and going and going and going. So ideally, you'd be repeating this process of, you know, designing all of these different designs and then scheduling them all at once.
You can do that. So you can do that on social posts only, not on emails.
Emails are going to be in a different section, but you can do it the same thing. You can do it with emails as well, and I'll show you where we can do that.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Now, I don't know what this is doing. Hold on. Sometimes these weird pop-ups come up and then they block the view. There we go. All right. So take it back. We're going to create a social post to be scheduled for tomorrow. Oh. Okay, there we go. All right, so now I'm going to begin to build my post. Now, what's really nice about uploading everything directly into Command is that I actually don't even need to download that image to my computer if I don't want to. If I'm only planning on posting it on my Facebook business page, I can select a design from the designs library. So I can just click on this little button here. And this is going to show me everything that I have a template created for. So here's my Groundhog Day post. I'm going to click on this. And there we go. In just a second, we'll see it show up right here. Okay, maybe it's because I just made it and it's not ready yet. So in this case, I'm going to do option 2. Luckily, I already downloaded this onto my computer. So instead of browsing from my design library, I'm going to upload an image from my computer. So I can either click in here to browse, or because I have this file at the bottom of my window, I can click on it and drag it and drop it right there. Now we see my cute little social post comes up, and I'm going to click on crop image. Notice how I'm not actually cropping anything because I'm using that square shape. And there we go. Here's my little Puxatawny fill. So now I can start to build the content. So we can write something like Groundhog's Day. I don't know. Obviously, you want to take a little bit more time on this than I am. Groundhog's Day is here. I don't know.
Hey, Amanda,
Yes.
I'm sorry to cut you off.
No,
I
you're
just want to
fine.
go back to when you're uploading the image. So after I actually selected the image from the Connect site and clicked on Done, and when I'm trying to create a social media campaign, I would click on Browse and select that one that I added. It would say it wouldn't upload at this time. And this happened like, I don't know, been happening for like 3 days now. I've been trying to upload. Is this something that I need to do or missing something?
Was that the same thing where if you clicked on the Browse Design Library and you tried to add it, it was giving you that message?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's the same message that I just got. How long have you been trying to do this? Has it been just like this week or previously?
This past week. However, like earlier of January, it did work for me.
Okay. So it may just be a little glitch, for lack of a better word. It may just be, a little blip that will, oops. Oh no. Trying to get these pop-ups away. There we go. It may just be a little bit of a glitch on Command's end. It could be something that they're working on fixing, and it's causing this little bit of a glitch right now. Keep trying over the next few days or weeks, and it should go back to normal. And then, if you're ever in that situation, you can do exactly what I just did, where we downloaded that graphic from the designs area onto our computers. That way, because the browsing the library wasn't an option right now, I can simply click on upload option and then upload it directly from my computer.
Okay. So if I would, if I'm editing the image in Connect, putting like animation feature, if I download that in my personal computer, would that initiate if I uploaded it here or?
So I think that it is only a JPEG or a PNG file that you are allowed to upload here. And any graphic that would have a motion wouldn't be a .jpeg or a .png. So I don't think you'd be able to use something that has that movement. Oh, wait a minute, video. Look at that. That's why we have to go up to the video section. So that it may be that, because if it's an MP4 or an M4V, obviously it'll be less than 120 seconds if it's just that little bit of imagery. But then you can come up to this upload a video section, and then you can upload something that has movement.
That makes sense. Okay. Thank
Look
you.
at that. You're welcome. My eyes never looked at this part here, so I just learned something too. It's a win-win. So we can start to put in any of our content here, ground is here, your content will go here. Make it cute and fun. You obviously would be writing real things, but we'll just use that as an example right now. I'm then going to scroll down, and we see that it is going to automatically add another logo for us as well. So that's okay, even though we already have the logo on our original photo, it's still going to add one to the bottom corner. Then we can choose to schedule our posts. And in order to do this, we can come over and click on this little calendar icon. Then we can pick the date. And there we go. We can also come in here and choose the time. So if I wanted this to post at 9:24 tomorrow morning, there we go, February 2nd at 9:24 a.m. And as you see, if you maybe accidentally clicked on the wrong date and you said, oh, I didn't want to schedule this on the 2nd, I wanted to schedule this on the 3rd. It's very easy to just switch that scheduled date right here. So you can go far ahead and say, you know, maybe even we want to do this, we do it for next year, Look at that. This can schedule a post for 366 days from now.
Wow. And you don't have to save it like you have to do when you put a task in command. You have to apply and save, right? Whatever you change it to, it's gonna.
It'll save right here.
Yeah.
And then all you'll need to do is click on schedule post. And then
Yeah,
as soon
cool.
as this date and time hits, it'll post for you.
Okay. Oh, schedule a post. That's almost like saving it to go to whatever. Yeah.
Exactly. Yep. And you will notice that for right now, we only have the ability to schedule posts for our Facebook business page, not our personal profile, our business page, and a Twitter account. Again, I've heard some rumors that some LinkedIn, not LinkedIn, that would be something, that Instagram scheduling of posts may be in the pipeline. I hope that that is not a cool rumor, because I'll be really sad if that doesn't come to fruition. So hopefully sometime soon we'll be able to see that option as well. And then really quickly, I'll just show you if you ever wanted to create an email messaging, which is kind of similar, you would come over to the campaign section, and here you'd click on create campaign. And then we'll click on the campaign we want to create. So I want to create an email. And now I can start to build my campaign. So if maybe I'm sending everyone a happy Valentine's Day. Well, a happy Groundhog Day, we'll do that. Happy Groundhog Day email. Point of the email is simply just brand awareness. We'll click on create campaign. And now it's very similar in the way we're going to build up this email messaging, just like we built up the post that we scheduled. So this is just our campaign name, our account. We'll have our email list here. So what you can do is actually create an email list directly from this campaign section if you don't already have one created.
Can I ask you about that one?
Mhm.
So how do I know which people have an email address? I mean, it'll get the tags. It'll pick up the tags like Joe Blow, you know. No, you wouldn't put a tag for an email. Like, how does it know which of my contacts have an email? Some of them I don't have.
The system automatically knows. It won't allow you to send an email if there's no email address.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
Could you send it through text too, or not?
No,
Okay,
just through email.
gotcha.
Just through email. So any list that you already have that you have created will show up here. And if you did want to create a new list,
Yeah,
you'll click on create list, and then you'll enter the list name. So maybe you want to make a list of all of your, maybe a list of all your buyers. You can name that list, and then you can come in and start to search for your contacts to add in. So you can do this based on searching name by name, or if you want to add everyone that has a tag to this list.
Aha, that's when you add the tag.
Yep. So your contacts will already have to have been tagged. And then we can click on the tag option and say, all right, anyone that's tagged with a buyer tag, which is any of these here.
Oh, that's cool.
So now this is going to show up a smaller number of my contacts. I can choose to select all of them, which is going to be a whopping 13 people. And then I can click on confirm. I've already created this list, so I don't have the ability to do it. Buyers 2, confirm, there we go. So now I've created my buyers list right here. And that's how you would create your email lists.
Interesting. So it is created by tag in the end.
Right, right. But you do, when you're creating your contact, you need to ensure that you have an email address and that you have the appropriate tags to that contact as
Right,
well.
right. And if it doesn't have an email, then you basically, it knows not to, whatever.
It won't even show up as an option, I don't think.
Yeah.
Yep. And
Right.
then once you're coming towards the bottom, you'll plug in that subject line. Something, whatever you want. It can be cute, it can be silly, it can be very professional, whatever you want. And then we'll click on select design. Now, if you had already created your email template from the get-go, kind of like when we created our little graphic, you would just be able to select my templates. Maybe this one says Happy Groundhog Day. We can give it a little preview, make any edits that we need to. And then once all of that is good, we'll click on save and exit. And then whatever email template we've chosen will show up on this right-hand side here. So we're able to see what this will look like. But then, of course, any edits that you need to do, you can just click on update, go right into that template and make any updates right here. And then, just like with that post, we can click on schedule. And then we can say, all right, I want everyone to receive this tomorrow at whatever time.
Oh, you hit apply and yeah, that's like a task. That's what happens in a task.
Yep. So actually, I don't know if, yeah, it does work. There we go. Apply date and time. And then you click on schedule and that's it.
Does it save it automatically for you somewhere or like in your library or like
The template,
Yeah.
yep. And then the template will be saved for you as well.
Okay.
So then whenever you wanted to go back and work with this template, you just go back into designs. And this is the one that I was just working on, even though it says Happy New Year. So we know that that's the one I was working on here.
And you could select the fill one, whatever you want, right? I mean.
Mhm.
But then
Yep. So then at any point in time, we can come back and edit this. If you wanted to make a copy or delete it, you can do that as well.
But you know how you sent that, what was it just now, a tree or something like that, circle? Like it had like dear who, blah, 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 like a little letter. If you selected fill, would it also have that standard letter? Like when you send an email, if you saw that email you sent on the just past one, I forgot what it was, winter.
Let me go back.
Sorry, so many questions.
That's okay.
See where it says the bottom, dear contact name and.
Yep. So this is a merge field. If you guys don't know what a merge field is, this is a really cool element that KW has created. So when I'm working in this text box here, we see that I can add in different merge fields. And these are designed to simply take the information from either the contact or the agent's bio and pull that information in automatically. So this way, your contact's first name is going to be plugged in here. So if this gets sent to Mike, it's going to say, Dear Mike. If this gets sent to Dorothy, it's going to say, Dear Dorothy. Whatever I have that person saved as in my command dashboard, that's what their name will reflect.
It's like a smart plan, but it gives you the text for the holiday, kind of, right?
Yeah, exactly. And you just want to, you can come in here and edit this as well. You'll see these merge fields as well. If we look down at the bottom here, this is going to be agent first name, agent last name, agent designations, agent license number, blah, blah, blah.
Could you take out the download my app?
Hold on one second. When you come here, we're able to see that all of that information is pulled in from our profile. So the merge fields allow us to have that information pulled in without having to actually type it in ourselves.
Yeah, because just to let you know, I don't know if it was a bug, but on your phone, if you download my app, you'll come up as the agent. But from the email, it says pick an agent. It doesn't brand to you. like from your laptop or whatever. So that's neat. I don't want to go into that. Or whatever.
Okay,
But maybe they
Okay.
fixed it. I have to try it again.
it might be. And if you did want to delete that button, you just go into the email template and you can delete
Yeah.
it there.
Very good.
Awesome. Do you guys have any other questions about scheduling posts for Facebook or creating designs, anything like that? I'll pop my email in the chat as well. So if you do have questions, you can feel free to reach out.
Can I ask you one Facebook question? I know I'm just not good at all this stuff. So let's just say I go on Google and I hit Michael Jordan and then I get all the photos, right?
Mhm.
I pick photos or whatever. So on the right, like when you click on a photo, it comes to the right side, or, you
Mhm.
know, the one, and then I try to put it in Facebook with a little blurb, like, just do it or whatever. And it's so big, the face, you know what I mean? From that photo, do I have to, make it smaller when it comes up? Like there's a way to make it
What's the-
smaller?
It depends on what file you're saving. If you're Googling,
Like try Michael, yeah, okay.
so if we go to images and I click on an image,
Yeah,
yeah, you would want to just click on this and save the image, but these are all going to be different sizes. They're not all that, they might not all be this small.
like
This is
gigantic.
1280 pixels by 900. It's very big.
I can't crop it, right, and make it smaller?
You would have to do that on your computer. You can't do it directly from Google.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm doing it right, really. If I have to find one with less pixels or something. Right?
Exactly. So maybe if we look here, this one's 418 by 590. So you can just try to find some smaller ones.
That's great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It's been bothering me for like a month, 2 months or whatever.
And
You're
then
the
just
best, Amanda.
Oh, no problem. And then just really quickly before we wrap up, I do want to remind everyone, as we like to do every single class, to definitely check out the Bergen County Partners YouTube channel. This is a great resource for all of our recorded trainings. So whether you want to catch up on videos from myself, Chris, Reese, the career builders, Ignite, anything like that, you'll be able to find it in the Bergen County Partners channel. So definitely give us a search, subscribe, and then all the videos that are new, you'll get them right on your homepage on YouTube. All right, well, I appreciate everyone taking the time to meet with me today. It was nice to see all of you here. Any final questions before we say goodbye?
You were great, as
Thanks,
usual.
Mike. Thank you. All right, well, my email is in the chat, so if you guys do need me, please let me know.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
Very
welcome.
much. Thank you
You're
very
welcome.
much.
Have a great day and happy
Yes,
Groundhog
have a
Day
great
tomorrow.
day.
Yeah.
Happy Chinese New Year.
Happy
Oh, is that what it
Chinese
is?
New Year.
Yes,
wow.
it is. Happy Lunar New Year,
Oh,
everyone.
wow.
Year
That's
of the
great.
Tiger.
Oh, that's
Yes.
great.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.